Hey, and welcome in for some country music news here on Steve Shetler Media. I'm Steve Shetler reporting. Let's first check in with our friend at CDX Country News, Shannon McCombs, and get the latest on the passing of Toby Keith.
Well, most everyone knows by now that we sadly lost Toby Keith this week to stomach cancer. His friend Reba shared this.
Toby and I are both from Oklahoma and very proud of our Oklahoma heritage. Toby worked very hard to make a mark in the country music business, and he did a great job doing that. I hope he rests in peace. I was very honored to get to work with Toby and be a part of the era of country music he was in. We'll sure miss him.
Eric Church, who toured with him back in 2011, says he felt a kinship with Toby.
We've done things our own way. We don't care a whole lot what people think, and probably never will. And I think that makes for a good tour. I think there's not people out there following rules and trying to be something they're not. And I've always respected that about Toby, and I think that's why we've got along pretty well. And I just straight up told him, I said, man, I'm coming out there to step on it. So I don't care. I know it's your tour. I know you Toby Keith. I don't care. I'm coming out there swinging.
Well, I was listening through some old interviews with Toby and came across this.
My mom took me to see Hank Williams Jr. when I was 6 years old at the Civic Center in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Hank wasn't even Bocephus yet. Hank had an album out that had a song on it called 11 Roses, and he was singing a lot of his father's songs. And my mom wanted to go see him, and she had 2 tickets, and I was her oldest son, so I was 6, and she took me with her.
We will miss him and his music. I'm Shannon McCombs with CDX Country News.
Thank you, Shannon. Let's check in next with Chris Young. Of course, Chris been in country music news here recently with some troubles, and here he is making an announcement.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to say something. I'm still processing a lot through the false accusations and everything that went on the past week, but I wanted to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody that had my back. Meant the world to me. And I had so many friends and fans reach out and just say, we got you. We don't believe you did any of this. So it's really nice to see the charges get dismissed. Not something I wish anybody has to go through ever. But, like I said, the bright spot was seeing just all the love and support. So what I wanted to do as a thank you to you guys, because this was not planned, is drop a new song from the album. So you guys will have something to listen to. So we're going to put out Double Down at midnight. And I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Crank it up, enjoy it. And again, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you.
A new song out there from Chris Young. How about Nate Smith? He is a newer guy to country music, and he has been on a roll, and he's still on a roll with a new #1 hit.
You guys are just watching this. You're probably going to find out really shortly that World on Fire has gone 7 weeks. I went from $14 in my bank account to a 7-week #1. And just thank you everybody so much for believing in me since day one. Thank you, country radio. Thank you, the fans. Thank you, everyone. This is the best. This is one of the best days of my life. Thank you.
Nate Smith with World on Fire. And up next, let's check in with Old Dominion. Now, they recently had kind of a full circle moment on stage in Nashville. Here's some of the video.
Back when we had first signed with our manager, we weren't the most stylish of fellows. We were broke. And our manager was like, hey, guys, we're going to give you a little bit of money, and we're going to take you to a store, and we're going to let you pick out some clothes.
Where did he take us, man? Where did he take us?
Well, we went to H&M.
Hit place.
And we got several outfits because we had a photo shoot coming up. And I wore this jacket for like maybe a year on the road in the van, and then put it in my closet. And I thought, hey, tonight is a big full circle moment for us. I'm gonna pull out that old jacket that I wore at a showcase at 12th and Porter to try to get a record deal while everybody turned us down. and I'll show them.
Old Dominion and that old leather jacket. Let's wrap it up once again, checking in with Shannon McCombs with CDX Country News.
Well, there's a new song on the radio that you'll be hearing a lot of from the band Restless Road. Here's the backstory, straight from lead singer Zach Beacon.
Our song Last Rodeo is all about getting back on your feet and not letting something or someone keep you down. And for us, this song was inspired by a breakup that I was going through. And I was telling the guys all about it, and, I was kind of down. And Colton looked at me and said, Zach, this ain't your last rodeo.
Well, Dolly Parton, Elton John, Eric Clapton, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, and Eric Church are among the artists featured on the posthumous duet album called Glen Campbell Duets. It's kind of a redone album of his album, which was Ghost on the Canvas. They've taken their voices and added it to Glen's voice. Really interesting how they did it. Glen passed away in 2017. A new artist, Ann Wilson, Not of Heart, has unveiled the music video for her debut country single called Rain in the Rearview. Here's what she said about the song.
So I love this music video so much. When we were working through the idea and concept behind it, it was really about portraying 3 different versions of myself. The happy version, which is the healed version, the driver, which is kind of plowing through everything, and then the one that is sad and kind of looking on the past and reflecting on what has come before. I think in life we all go through different seasons where we're either fully healed, we're still looking back, and I love that we got to portray all 3 of those in this video.
I'm Shannon McCombs with CDX Country News.
And we once again thank Shannon McCombs for being a big part of our country music news segment here on Steve Shetler Media. Let me know what you think of this segment, and maybe we'll make it a regular here on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages. Until next time, thanks for tuning in here on Steve Shetler Media for Country Music News.